I'm Dan Meyer, and we're live again here from the Fast Wax Man Cave, and we're working on a training video today on our featuring our Slick Pro line of paste waxes. This is a temperature specific paste wax that we have that comes in 4 temperature ranges, the same as our other products. The midpoint on the product, the number, if it says HSP 20 on it, is works at 20 degrees Fahrenheit plus or minus 6 to 8 degrees on either side of that. This is a product that we designed. Friends of mine asked me to develop a wax that was really easy to use and really fast because they liked to ski but they didn't like to wax their skis. And so we started working on it, and it turned out far better than we ever imagined. And it's a paste wax that's designed for recreational use to give them a little more performance, but it actually works well enough that people race on it. Several of the high school junior teams, high school senior teams do a lot of their races on it. Master skiers that I know that ski out of the first wave and out of the elite wave and the Berkey will train on it considerably. I did a race on it in the Susu Ski Fest, a 42K race here a few years ago with it. So I'll show you how to use it. It's quite straightforward to work. It comes with a application pad, and you take the wax and you rub it on the ski, and I like to work with thinner layers, so if you rub it on nice and thin, and then normally I would give it a few minutes to set up because it corks in a little bit easier then, but in the interest of time I'll go it right in. And then this becomes your iron. This is our speed block. It's got a felt pad on it that's replaceable. It generates the heat, and that's what you use as your iron to work the wax into the ski. So as you start out, you'll feel it drag on the ski, and as you cork it in, it'll pick up speed and move easy on the ski. And once it does that, I go over just a few more times to make sure I get it in there. The harder and the faster you buff it in, the more heat you generate with it, the better it works. And the nice thing with this is there's no mess with it. There's no iron needed, and there's no scraping, so there's no mess. You can literally go somewhere for a weekend skiing, take a couple tins of Slick Pro with you and a brush, and you can re-wax your skis for the weekend. And you can do it right out at the trunk of the car. You can do it just about any place. Once I brush it out, if you want a little bit more speed, then I'll polish it with a nylon brush. And people ask, how long can you ski on it? How many Ks? That's somewhat dependent on the snow conditions. On a new snow, you can ski 20-25K. If it's a refrozen abrasive snow, then it's a little bit less than that. But if you give it a couple layers and you buff it in hard, we've had people ski the Berkey on it. And a few years ago, as I mentioned, we were doing the Susu Ski Fest, and it snowed 18 inches of cold, powdery lake effect snow going into the race, which kind of made chaos on everything. And a couple people working registration did not have time to wax their skis. They asked me if I would wax them for them during the expo when I was demonstrating the Slick Pro. And all 3 of us went on the podium. They had excellent skis, and people were checking with me after the race to find out what I was using on my skis, because they said I went by them and my skis looked like they were running really well and I was really fast. And so it performs extremely well even in cold conditions. It's one of those rare paste waxes that works even when it's cold out. And then I'll just polish it with a nylon brush. Now, one of the other things where it's gotten really popular is with the new line of skis that have the mohair inserts on them, and that these skis perform really well But in reality, there is no such thing as a waxless ski. And the nice thing with these is you can pop this insert out and you can wax these with a Slick Pro, and you can go out and ski for the afternoon on them. And they run extremely fast. So they're a real nice combination, and this wax is something that just works extremely well with them. It gives you that almost race level performance in a recreational ski that makes it really fun. When you're out skiing, it's a stride and glide, where stride is the work and glide's the fun part. And if you don't have any glide, it's not a lot of fun. On this one, I'll use our combi brush, and I can just buff that in again, same way. When the brush starts to move real easy, then you've got it corked in. And then you can brush it off. It's simply that easy to use. There's numerous coaches out there that think this is the greatest thing in the world for them, especially with their junior skiers, and that they can have them wax their own skis. You don't have to worry about them burning the ski up with an iron, and they'll have good fast skis, and then they learn how to wax their skis. So again, it's just a product that's temperature specific, comes in 4 temperature ranges, and if you just buff it in, you can put one over the other, and you can also put an iron-in wax right over the top of the Slick Pro if you care to do that. And thank you for watching the video. If you got any questions, just give us a call or send us an email.